Hello, today we are going to study a different topic, that is webinar marketing. Webinar marketing is the part of digital marketing. So what is webinar? Webinar is an online seminar, that is online meeting. So web, then seminar, in short we used webinar. So that is an online meeting. So what is the purpose of webinar marketing? Means it is a set of techniques aimed at promoting specific goods and service with the help of webinar. You have a product, you have a service, then you can do webinar marketing with the help of webinar. You can conduct a frequent webinar. There is a special purpose to market your product or service, or you can use for brand awareness, for training purpose. You can use webinar. So webinar marketing, that is a separate technique, that is the part of digital marketing. Now we can discuss little more that what is the benefit of webinar. Webinar retain viewers attention. Suppose your webinar has 1 hour length. During the 1 hour duration, minimum 40-50 people will stay with you. So people's attention, that is very high. In a short YouTube video, or suppose in a music, people's attention span is very limited, 5 to 10 minutes. Here people will stay with you 1 hour, even 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours in case of workshop. So that is the big advantage. People retention is high in webinar. Then another thing, the webinar help warm up leads quickly. Suppose you have some leads, you got some emails. Some people may have some interest in the product or in the service. So you got the lead. Otherwise you declare one webinar, people just registered. So that is a cold leads. Lead means in future they can become a potential customer. So by conducting the webinar, you can quickly warm up the client, that lead. Warm up means then after attending the webinar, the people will get to know more about your company, the presenter. Then there is a high chance people can become a hot lead, means they can buy from you at the time of webinar or after the webinar. Now webinar brings conversions, that is the another advantage. Once you complete the webinar, if you are conducting a selling webinar, then you can see the conversions. Suppose you offer at the end of the webinar, then people start to buy you. If you can make a trust upon the audience, then they will purchase from you. So conversions, transactions will be happen after the webinar. Then another thing, webinar generates leads. What is the meaning of lead? Lead means a potential buyer. In future, that person can be turned as a buyer. So you can generate leads. Suppose you are arranging one webinar related to digital marketing or any other things. Suppose in fresh juice or fresh eatable items, or you have some mechanical products. Then you arrange one webinar, then people for register for that webinar, only those have the interest. Only interested people will register for your webinar. Suppose you are going to start a course, then those interested people will join. So that wise we will get leads, potential leads. Gradually they can become a buyer of you. So these are the main benefits by conducting a webinar. Then another thing, when should it start? When did you conduct a webinar? At what point you can do a webinar? Look here, a specific problem. Why we are conducting a webinar? You are going to solve a problem to the people. So you are a problem solver. Suppose you have a product. That product can solve the problem of the buyer. Then you can conduct a webinar. Then people, those problems have the people will come and attend your webinar. So you are a problem solver. Then next thing, exclusive knowledge to share with the audience. You have a special exclusive knowledge with you. You are going to share with you. So that is one kind of awareness. You have specific knowledge in a specific subject. So you arrange a webinar. So those interested people will join for your webinar. So another thing is to teach how to use. Suppose you have a new product. Because the new product, people do not know how to use it. In that situation, you can arrange a webinar how to use this product, a new washing machine. Then you can say to the people, yes, these are the functions, these are the benefits. Everything you can describe in the webinar. Then another thing, want to get personal with audience? Yes, if you want to get personal with the audience, if you want to make more connection with the audience, you can also arrange a webinar. By conducting the webinar, you can call the name, then you can chat to the people, then in video, you can your video is open. The participants also can open the camera and they can communicate directly with you. So it brings more closeness. That is the another advantage. So now we are going to sum up. What is webinar? Webinar is a online meeting. Then what is webinar marketing? That is a set of techniques for what? Aim to promoting the goods and services with the help of webinar. Then the benefit of the webinar, the retain the viewer's attention, help warm up a lead quickly, then bring conversions, then generate more leads. Then when you can conduct a webinar, you have a specific problem to address. Then you have exclusive knowledge to share with the audience. Then you have to teach one product how to use it. Then you want to get a more closeness, more connection with the audience. If for these all reasons, you can make webinar. So tomorrow we can come with another new topic. Bye.